Let's have a dig. As you teach yourself archaeology, there will come a time when you want to dig. Perhaps there are ancient earthworks of unknown age in your neighbourhood, or the banks that mark outlines of prehistoric cultivation plots on a hillside near at hand. Or you may notice strange lines and other markings on a grassy field, especially after a period of very dry weather. Or there may be pits or mounds whose origin is unknown. What is to be done? If you dig in a haphazard manner, you will disturb evidence which might be a great help to an expert in deciding the purpose and date of the thing that puzzles you. In the 18th century, one well-known excavator used to employ a gang of men to dig into ancient burial mounds. We are inclined to think of our ancestors as leisurely people. But, notwithstanding this impression of ours, whereas in this 20th century an experienced archaeologist might occupy many days in investigating a single burial mound, this 18th century gentleman makes us shudder at his bustling vandalism. Here is part of his record of one small investigation. On the right-hand side of the military Roman road stand 9 very fair, though small, tumuli sepulcrals, i.e. burial mounds, of the ancients. I had often cast a wishful look at them, and from time to time had promised myself the future pleasure of examining their contents. But I did not set about opening them until the 16th of July, 1771. On the morning of which day, arriving at this spot in my way to Kingston Down, where later in the day he dug into no less than 24 burial mounds, unearthing bones in every one, and finding urns, beads, knife blades, nails, rings, buckles, studs, and other objects. Rather earlier than usual, and being provided with plenty of labourers, I thought that a good opportunity to put my intention with regard to these so publicly situated tumuli into execution. So setting ourselves immediately to the business, we finished our work in little more than 2 hours. This is an average of about 15 minutes for each tumulus. The untold damage wrought by this 18th century digger with his army of labourers is clear enough, of course, to you. The enormity of his proud catalogue of destruction startles you. But the unskilled excavator today, on a smaller scale, will do the same kind of damage. The amount of damage is merely determined by opportunity. Then, you may well ask, ought the inexperienced but interested person to refrain entirely from digging in search of evidence of man's past? Without skilled supervision, yes. But there are plenty of opportunities in these days for gaining experience. Because those who are engaged in the excavation of ancient sites are only too glad to have the offer of volunteer labour, and your service in this kind of work will not only have helped the skilled archaeologist, but will give you some of the necessary experience which may eventually qualify you to undertake original excavation of your own. The secretary of any archaeological society will be able to put you in touch with those who need help of the kind mentioned.